Shocking revelations from Gene Deal have surfaced, shedding light on Diddy's potentially disturbing and harmful relationship with his mother, Janice Combs, a former model and the only woman who has consistently stood by him during his lawsuits. This revelation is sure to stir up plenty of discussions. In a recent interview on the Art of Dialogue podcast, Gene, Diddy's former bodyguard, was asked about an incident involving Diddy's mother that he had mentioned in the past. Initially, many were skeptical of his story, but a recent video showing Diddy in an altercation with Cassie in a hotel room has added credibility to Gene's account, further intensifying the serious allegations against Diddy.
And I remember you told me that, Diddy, he smacked his own mom. And to be honest with you, man, I really didn't believe it. But after seeing that video of him and Cassie and what he did to her, I believe it now, man.
Well, yeah, listen, bruh. Kirk Burroughs, the president at the time, a bad boy, told me that he smacked his mother. Kirk Burroughs even said it on somebody's platform that he smacked his mother. It may have been your platform that he said that. I remember we was in the car. It was me, Puff, and his mother got in the car with us. And we was in the limousine. We was on, was it 20 West 19th Street or 5 West 19th Street? That was the first bad boy office when they came into Manhattan. Not the Scarsdale shit. I'm talking when they got the first official bad boy office in Manhattan. Yo, his mother got in the car. He was on the phone talking about somebody to something. And then he said to his mother, yo, didn't I tell you to stay out my MF business? Yo, I want to snatch the fucking shadow off him. I said, boy, who you talking to? I said, if you ever talk to your mother like that again, around me, I'm gonna beat the out you. Now, people don't know and people don't understand. Not only was I one of the leaders of the same gang, I had been around Puff and I seen him. Like when them kids ran him down the block the whole 9 yards. Me and Puff had been dealing with each other from the red zone to the building when they had unsigned hype and all that. So y'all thinking that, oh, this is his bodyguard and everything like that. Y'all call them OGs, y'all call them lieutenants and everything like that. I was one of the leaders of the same gang at the time. And I'm not gonna let him, as a man and as a person that I am, disrespect his mama. I said, boy, if you ever talk to your mama like that again around me, I'm gonna beat the out you. But Gene, I told her to stay out of business. Let me just say this to you right now. If she wasn't for her, you wouldn't have no business. And Miss Combs sit there and quiet as a church mouse. And he ain't say nothing. He ain't say a word. Because he knew I was serious. I wasn't playing with him. Now, I said this before on your channel. Any man that put his hands on his mother or disrespect his mother, an ice cube in hell wouldn't last. On the way he feel about a damn woman. He'll quick to put his hands on a woman like that if he do his own mama.
Gene continued by mentioning Kirk Burroughs, the former president of Bad Boy Records, who also witnessed Diddy physically confronting his mother. This additional testimony from another close associate only strengthens the troubling nature of Diddy's actions, lending further credibility to the serious allegations against him.
I could believe Kirk Burroughs. I could believe it. I believe Kirk Burroughs when he said that. Kirk has no reason to lie on Diddy when in fact he lied for Diddy and went to jail for Diddy. But that's what happens when you love somebody.
Gene Deal also disclosed that Diddy physically assaulted Misa Hilton, the mother of his son Justin Dior Combs, to the point where she had to run and hide under a car to escape him. This chilling account adds another troubling dimension to the allegations against Diddy, revealing a pattern of violent behavior towards those closest to him.
It was so crazy, man. You know, the way they explained it, that, yo, he beat that woman till she was crawling up under a car, man. No matter how small she was crawling up under the car, man. You got to be real scared, man. That's crazy. I know it ain't funny, but it's crazy. He was beating her till she ran up under the car, man.
Wow, man. So it got that bad, man?
The way they was explaining to me, man. And I'm like, yo, the first thing I want to know, what did somebody do? Yo, people was grabbing him, but he wouldn't stop. And if you know Puff wasn't no dude that, he was no weak guy, nothing like that. You understand? I seen Puff slam to many of guys. I used to laugh. You know, guys used to come up there and they try to grab him or whatever like that. Puff used to wrestle and play football. So I seen him grab some street dudes that thought they was like that, and he put them on their back quick. No Diddy.
Gene went on to explain that after leaving Bad Boy Records, he became Misa Hilton's bodyguard because she was afraid of Diddy. This detail highlights the extent of fear and intimidation allegedly instilled by Diddy, demonstrating that even after their professional relationship ended, those close to him still felt the need for protection.
Little thing, beautiful little woman, but Misa was like, because I used to when I left Bad Boy, check this out, and people don't know this. When I left when I stopped working for Puff, I started working for Misa. Misa called me up, yo, Gene, I'm scared, I'm afraid, I be wanting to go to parties, I be out, and I know Puff or nobody gonna do anything if I got you with me. I used to bodyguard Misa. She didn't go out all the time. She was trying to get her business up. But when she wanted to go to places and be out and be seen, I was with her. You understand? Misa is like, you know, she may be Asian descent, but she like one of those strict, like those down south mothers. Yo, she did not play. I used to bodyguard her. And that's because she was afraid to be out. Because she didn't want, if she was out with somebody or she was out doing her thing, she didn't want him to say or do anything to her or nobody else. It was for other people too.
Recently, Misa Hilton reacted to the disturbing hotel video showing Diddy physically confronting Cassie. She expressed her heartbreak and pointed out how the footage painfully mirrored her own past experiences with Diddy, reinforcing the patterns of behavior she endured. Misa shared, "I am heartbroken that Cassie must relive the horror of her abuse, and my heart goes out to her. I know exactly how she feels, and it has triggered my own trauma." The scandal, which has shocked many, was captured in a surveillance video released by CNN on May 17th. It shows a troubling encounter between Cassie and Diddy. In response to the growing backlash, Diddy quickly issued a public apology via Instagram with the caption, "I'm truly sorry."
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life, but sometimes you gotta do that. I was up. I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it, I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy, and go into rehab. Had to ask God for His mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. truly sorry.
On Thursday, May 23rd, Cassandra Cassie Ventura publicly responded for the first time since the release of a 2016 video showing her being physically confronted by her ex-partner Diddy. She wrote, she shared a heartfelt statement on Instagram expressing gratitude for the love and support she had received from family, friends, and even strangers, saying, "The outpouring of love has created a place for my younger self to settle and feel safe." In a recent interview with Vlad TV, rapper Boosie Badaz shared his thoughts on Diddy's apology following the misconduct allegations. When asked about it, Boosie humorously remarked, "I feel like that was the intro to a song. In 5 years, you're gonna hear it on his album when he's trying to make a comeback."
And after the video came out, Diddy put out the apology.
Yeah.
You made a comment. You said Puff just gave an intro to a song for an apology.
Yeah. I feel like that was the intro to a song. I feel like 5 years you're gonna hear that on his on one of his comeback songs, trying to come back. That's an intro, man. I feel like that was just an intro, man.
Well, they're saying, because a lot of people criticize that he didn't say her name, but from what they're saying, the deal that he signed with her when he paid her,
Yeah.
you know, payoffs go two ways. Like, okay, I'm gonna give you this and you're not gonna do this, but then I'm not gonna do this. So they're saying that he's legally not allowed to say her name anymore. That's why her name wasn't mentioned.
I heard he didn't give up 30 million. I heard he gave up in the single.
Yeah, single millions, that's what I heard. I heard in the low single million digits.
Yeah.
Which, at the end of the day, is still a lot of money, because in lawsuits like that, when you talk about physical abuse, it's tax-free. You don't pay taxes on it. So,
Well, I still think she should have got more than that. Did you see that video?
yes.
Just thinking in 10 years or whatever they was, how many times did this happen? Like, man.
Dozens,
bro.
probably.
And you got $1 billion, you got $1 billion. So, I mean, I think she got beat. I think it was a quick grab for some money and she took it too fast.
Well, remember,
He gave it too fast and she took it too fast.
Well, remember, he had put up the statement. He said, "Enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I've silently sat and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things that are being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. Sean Diddy Combs." That did not age well.
Yeah, the feds was watching. Okay.
They're like,
motherfucker.
okay. Well, they're saying
Watch this video.
that the feds may have leaked this as a precursor to filing charges.
Feds got like, okay. You never did none of this?
That might have been one of the videos they got from the house raids.
Okay.
In a revealing interview with Piers Morgan, Diddy's former head of security, Roger Bonds, shared his insights. When asked about the reaction to Diddy's apology video, Bonds offered his perspective on the situation, adding to the ongoing conversation surrounding the controversy.
My reaction was, he's up to the same games. My reaction was, he never mentioned Cassie's name in that apology. So to me, he didn't humble himself enough. I think he said what people wanted to hear, not what he felt. That was just my opinion about it.
Gene Deal also weighed in on Diddy's apology video, expressing doubts about its sincerity. Deal harshly criticized the video, calling it a manipulative tactic used by Diddy to shift blame and control public perception, rather than a genuine expression of remorse.
I didn't see an apology. He may have used the word, "I apologize." For what? He never admitted that he say the video. So if you didn't see the video, you don't know what he's apologizing to. And I know it was shown to a lot of people. A lot of people cared not to look at it because they heard what it was about. You see, Common came on TMZ and he said, listen to me. When I knew what it was about, I wasn't going to even look at it. I don't want that kind of spirit. I don't want that kind of energy. So a lot of people who know what it's about or heard what it's about didn't even look at it. He said, he should have been, I apologize for striking Cassie in her head. I've apologized for throwing her to the ground and dragging her and treating her the way that I did. He should have been apologizing like that to her. And then apologize to the people. But it didn't happen, bruh. It didn't happen. That was some lame bull.
Adding to his critique, Gene Deal pointed out that Diddy's decision to post the apology video on Instagram seemed to be a reaction to the recent hotel video featuring Cassie. Deal emphasized that the timing appeared calculated, suggesting that the apology was more of a strategic move in response to the incriminating footage, rather than a sincere expression of regret.
He only made it because he got caught. You got to realize a month before that, he put out this statement. It wasn't even a month. He put out the statement. Everybody going to see. The truth is going to come out. These ain't nothing but lies on me. Come on, man. I don't want to seem like, you know, I'm bashing the dude, man, but you got to do better than that, bro. You got to do better than that, man. And that's for real.
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of people that feel like, you know, if he was really sincere, you know, he would have apologized once, you know, Cassie came out with the lawsuit, you know?
Well, I can understand. You got to realize he's getting his money now on marketing. So by him getting his money on marketing himself, if he could not apologize, if he could get away with it, he's going to do that. Because he knows that's going to hurt him. You understand what I'm saying? He knows that's going to hurt him. So I can understand that from a business point of it. There's no way he can apologize or say some stuff. Or then again, maybe if he did apologize, yo, Cassie, I'm sorry, you're correct. I treated you like this, that, and that stuff probably would never came out. Gave her a little 30 million. If he'd have gave her the 10 million, I don't know who's advising him. When she wanted the 10 million, if he'd have gave her 10 million and said, I'm sorry, I apologize, that stuff probably would have never came out. But he didn't do that. He waited until they put it out. And like I said before, now he got to pay the piper.
Tiffany Red, a close friend of Cassie Ventura, also shared her thoughts on the recently surfaced 2016 video. She noted that the video appears to align with the allegations made in the federal lawsuit Ventura filed in November.
Confided in me about this incident when I was working with her around this time, around 2016. We were working on her sophomore album, and she told me about this situation. Their relationship was volatile for sure. And he, like, you could tell that she was afraid of him, you know, and that there was a lot of control. And
Exactly. The situation is multi-layered, and it's sparking a lot of debate. With serious allegations coming from multiple sources and the authenticity of Diddy's apology being questioned, it's clear this controversy isn't going away anytime soon. The perspective shared by people close to Cassie and Diddy provide a deeper understanding of the dynamics at play. It's a difficult and sensitive topic, but the more that's revealed, the more it raises questions about power, manipulation, and accountability. It's definitely one to watch as it continues to unfold. Thanks for sharing your thoughts.